Namaste students, myself Dr. Komal Rathod, Assistant Professor, Department of Komar Vidya, Faculty of Ayurvedic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Students, आज की क्लास में हम पढ़ेंगे vitamins and micronutrients के बारे में. So it is important to know what is vitamins and what its daily requirement should be needed to the body. So start. First of all, importance of micronutrients. Why we need micronutrients? So micronutrients need for growth, health, and development. And what is vitamins? So vitamins are organic substance. Vitamins are organic substance that are essential for several enzymatic functions in the human metabolism. A compound is called vitamin when it cannot be synthesized in sufficient quantity by an organism and must be obtained from the diet. So फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट है यह जानना कि वाइटामिन्स क्या है. वाइटामिन्स जो है एक ऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंस है जो कि बहुत सारे एंजाइमेटिक फंक्शंस जो कि बॉडी के अंदर होते हैं मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी के लिए. जब भी हम फूड इनटेक करते हैं तो उस फूड का मेटाबॉलिज्म जब स्टार्ट होता है तो उसमें जो एंजाइम्स निकलते हैं तो उन एंजाइम्स के फंक्शन के लिए, क्योंकि मेटाबॉलिज्म के लिए एंजाइम्स बहुत जरूरी है और वो एंजाइम्स जो है वाइटामिन्स के होने से ही अपनी एंजाइमेटिक फंक्शंस को परफॉर्म कर पाते हैं. तो अगर वाइटामिन्स जो ऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंस है अगर वो हमारी बॉडी के अंदर प्रेजेंस है तो हमारा मेटाबॉलिक जो सिस्टम है, मेटाबॉलिक जो वर्क है बॉडी के अंदर जो ग्रोथ के लिए, हेल्थ के लिए और डेवलपमेंट के लिए जरूरी है वो प्रॉपर चलता रहता है. तो इसीलिए वाइटामिन्स जो है वो बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. और ये जो वाइटामिन्स है वो बॉडी के अंदर इन वाइटामिन्स को बॉडी के अंदर जो है हम सिंथेसाइज नहीं कर सकते या फिर बहुत कम क्वांटिटी में सिंथेसाइज होते हैं. तो हमें हमारी डाइट के थ्रू, हमारी प्रॉपर डाइट के थ्रू हम इसे ऑब्टेन करते हैं. देन फंक्शन ऑफ माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स. अब माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स के क्या फंक्शन है? एक्ट एज हार्मोन विटामिन डी, एक्ट एज antioxidant vitamin E, act as mediator of cells signals and regulates of cells and tissue growth and differentiation. So act as precursor of enzyme, cofactor biomolecules that helps act as catalyst and substrate in metabolism. So act as जैसा कि इसमें बता रखा है कि एक्ट एज मीडिएटर्स की तरह भी ये कार्य करता है सेल सिग्नलिंग में और रेगुलेट करता है सेल्स एंड टिश्यू ग्रोथ एंड डिफरेंशिएशन. एक्ट एज प्रीकर्सर है मतलब कि कोई भी एंजाइम अगर कार्य कर रहा है तो वो को एंजाइम्स जो है प्रीकर्सर की तरह हेल्प करता है. दैट हेल्प्स एक्ट एज कैटलिस्ट एंड सबस्ट्रेट इन मेटाबॉलिज्म. तो जो विटामिन डी है वो एज अ हार्मोन शरीर के अंदर एक्ट करता है और विटामिन ई जो है वो एंटीऑक्सीडेंट की तरह बॉडी में काम करता है जो कि टिश्यू ग्रोथ एंड डिफरेंशिएशन के लिए विटामिन ए जरूरी है. और वहीं पे एंजाइम्स के प्रीकर्सर रूप में भी हमें कुछ माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स की जरूरत होती है. अब विटामिन्स की जैसे आगे बात करते हैं तो विटामिन्स आर क्लासिफाई अकॉर्डिंग टू सॉल्युबिलिटी इनटू फैट एंड वाटर. So 13 vitamins are known as 4 fat soluble like A, D, E, K and 9 water solubles that is C, folate and B groups. All B groups and C and the folate, they all are water soluble vitamins. Basically 13 vitamins is essential for the body. So it is important to know which are fat soluble and which are water soluble. So first is vitamin A. Vitamin A is a generic term for many related compounds. Many related compounds like retinol. Retinols, it's a combination form from alcohol. Retinol, it's a aldehyde functional group, and retinol, it's a alcohol OH functional group. Are often called performed vitamin A. Retinol can be converted by the body to retinoic acid, which is known to affect gene ट्रांसक्रिप्शन, जीन ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के लिए विटामिन ए जरूरी है। विटामिन ए जो है वो रेटिनॉल से बनता है, रेटिनिल जो है वो कन्वर्ट होता है रेटिनोइक एसिड के अंदर, ठीक है, जो कि जीन ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के लिए जरूरी है। फिर बॉडी कैन कन्वर्ट बीटा कैरोटीन to retinal, thus called provitamin A. It is the main function कि how to perform vitamin A or how to build up vitamin A in the body. So what is the function of vitamin A? So function of vitamin A is that first is immunity, second is vision, third is regulation of gene expression, fourth is growth and development, and fifth is red blood cells production. So it is important to know what is the function of vitamins A. So vitamin A, immunity, visions, regulation of gene expression, growth and development, and red expression, growth and development, and red blood cells production. So first, immunity. So important for activation of T lymphocytes, maturation of WBC, and integrity of physiological barrier. So immunity, for immunity, vitamin A is important. And second is vision. Vision, integrity of eyes, and formation of rhodopsin necessary for dark adaptation. And regulation for gene expression, it is vital to cell differentiations and physiological process. And fourth is growth and development. And fifth, red blood cells production. So vitamin A is important. Now, what is the deficiency? Deficiency leads to vitamin A. So first is if vitamin A deficiency in the body, so main important function, ocular functions may be change. So night blindness and xerophthalmia may be occur, and extraocular changes like growth retardations, acquired immunodeficiency, and anemia may be occur in the body. So it is the ocular and extraocular changes. WHO classifications of xerophthalmia is that primary sign and secondary signs. So primary signs of xerophthalmia, WHO, according to WHO classification, is that first is xerophthalmia 1A, conjunctival xerosis, B, Bitot spot, and X2 is the corneal xerosis, X3A is the corneal ulceration, and X3B is the keratomalacia, the primary sign of xerophthalmia. And the secondary sign is night blindness, fundal changes, and corneal scarring may be there. That is shown in the figure. Bitot spot, you can see in this figure, are formed white areas on white of the eye. The sclerus region forming white areas may be show, that's called Bitot spot, and corneal xerosis, and the second is keratomalacia. So what is the investigation we can perform? So investigations, first is a clinical evolution like skin, eyes, and growth we can see, and the serum retinol value we can check is the less than 20 microgram per dl, and molar ratio of retinol is the retinol binding protein is the less than 0.7 is also diagnosed. So treatment of vitamin A deficiency is that timing or dose, that is children's which have age is 0 to 5 month, and children's which age is 6 to 12 month, and children's over the 12 month, male adolescent or male adult. So dose we can decide it, it's according to immediate on diagnosis. In children which age is 0 to 5 month, having dose 50,000 international unit, and children which is 6 to 12 month is a 1 lakh unit, and over 12 month is a 2 lakh unit, and the following days 50,000 international unit, continuously 1 lakh and 2 lakh international unit following we can use, and subsequent contact at least 2 week later, same unit or same dose we can use. So overall mortality is reduced by 23%, and death from measles is reduced by 50%, and death from diarrhea is also reduced by 40%. Now come to the vitamin D. So what is vitamin D? Vitamin D comprises a group of sterol, the most important of which are cholecalciferol, that is vitamin D3, and ergosterol, that is vitamin D2. Human and animal utilize only vitamin D3, and they can produce it inside their body from cholesterol. So cholesterol is converted to 7-dehydrocholesterol, 7-DC, that's called, which is the precursor of vitamin D3. So it is important, vitamin D. Now we can talk about its function. So function is calcium metabolism. First function is calcium metabolism, and the second is cell differentiation, and third is the immunity. So immunity boosting, important for cell mediated immunity, and coordination of the immune response. And the second is the cell differentiation, so particularly of collagen and skin epithelium building. Vitamin D is important, and calcium metabolism. Vitamin D enhance calcium absorption in the gut and renal tubules. Now come to the deficiency. So if vitamin D deficiency in the body may be occur, so deficiency leads to rickets in a small children and osteomalacia in the adult children, or we can say in adult. Now it is important, in sun rays in the body, vitamin D synthesize or medications, supplements like anti-seizure drugs, glucocorticoid, rifampicin, high active anti-retinoviral treatment, that they all are causes intestinal disorders, and some is hepatic failure, renal failure, and nephrotic syndrome, and obesity, and malformation or malabsorption syndromes like Crohn's disease, Whipple disease, cystic fibrosis. In this series, celiac disease and liver disease may also affect the body system. So from sun rays, we can absorb vitamin D. And any psychotic problem like schizophrenia and depressions, any kinds of infection like tuberculosis, influenza, upper respiratory tract infection, lungs disease, and autoimmune disease, and some kinds of cancers like breast, colon, prostate, and pancreatic cancers may also weaken the body, and vitamin C deficiency, vitamin D deficiency may be occur. So in this series, muscles weakness, muscle ache, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, osteomalacia. Osteomalacia means bone pain, like pseudo fractures perform in the body, and rickets we can talk about in the later. So all are the causative symptoms or leads deficiency vitamin D can cause in our body. So it is important to take vitamin D. So, if so, vitamin D deficiency in the bodies may be occur. So, which kinds of investigation we can perform? So, first investigations is the radiological changes we can check. So, radiological changes like loss of normal zone of provisional calcification adjacent to metaphysis. And the next is widening of growth plate, and swelling and cupping of metaphysis, generalization, reduction of bone density, low circulating level of 25-OHD3, and elevated serum alkaline phosphate. It is important for liver diseases, and the calcium level may be normal or low, and phosphate level usually are unchanged or low, may be seen in the different kinds of person's body. So toxicity, vitamin D toxicity may be also occur in the body. So that's called hypervitaminosis D. So in infants, in infant's body, 2000 to 3000 international unit per day may be required, or in adult 10,000 international unit per day for several months. So what is the causes? Toxicity causes may be hypercalcemia, hyperphosphatemia, hypertension, which manifest as. So in this series, nausea, vomiting, excessive thirst, polyuria, severe itching, joint pain, and muscle strain may be occur in the body, and azotemia, nephrolithiasis, ectopic calcifications, and disorientation and coma may be occur. So it is important to check toxicity. Hypervitaminosis may be cause toxicity. So in this following, these symptoms may be occur in the body. So vitamin C, next topic is a vitamin C that's called ascorbic acid. So what is vitamin C? Humans are among the few species that cannot synthesize vitamin C and must obtain it from food. So manufacturing of collagens it's also occur by vitamin C. So help and support and protect blood cells, bones, joints, organ and muscles, and protective barrier against infection and disease. So that is the main function of immunity also, and promote healing of wounds, fractures, and bruises. Now come to the deficiency of vitamin C. So vitamin C causes scurvy. It is important that I'm talking about vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency causes rickets. So vitamin C is important to know. Vitamin C deficiency causes scurvy. So what is the sign and symptoms? Sign and symptoms of scurvy is first small blood vessels and fragileness, and gums reddening and bleed easily, and teeth losing, joint pains, scorbutic rosary sign. That is important, and many competition exams that questions maybe arises. Scorbutic rosary, it's a costochondral junction, is more angular and has a sharpened step off, and dry scaly skin. Lower wound healing, increase susceptibility to infection, and defect in bone development in children. And leg assume like frog-like positions. Hips and knee are semi-flexed with the feet rotate outwards. So that's called frog-like position. So that's all causes from the vitamin C deficiency that called scurvy. So what is the treatment protocol of vitamin C deficiency? So first of all, prevent by the diet, uh, and then daily therapeutic dose of vitamin C is 100 to 200 mg or more may be required, and daily requirement is 40 to 60 mg per day in children. So it is important to uh, take vitamin C. So in this session, we will talk about vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin C. So in this kind of vitamins study, if you have any kinds of query, you can ask me in comment below section. I will try to resolve your problem. So that's all this session. Thank you. Thank you so much.